Welcome to the Axemen podcast, 23 Tech 2, episode 3. Today we're transitioning on to our guidon, which is right here. We actually earned this, what was it, Thursday or Friday?
It was Friday.
Wait, no, it was yesterday. We earned it yesterday. So what we had to do to earn our guidon was kind of crazy. My arms are like all cut up from it. My knees are like destroyed. We had to do this thing called the low crawl, and oh my gosh, the low crawl was so fun. Like, how long did it take you to go through it? Because he was timing people.
So it took me, I was right behind McCuiston. It took me, I think, around 2.5 to 3 minutes, somewhere around there. I would have gone faster if guy in front of me would have gone a little bit faster. But we had a fun time. It was a really awesome experience to earn. We got to earn our guidon and our chant from that. And would you like to explain our chant real quick?
Yeah, our chant is from the movie The 300, and it's basically just a oh.
Yes. So each flight has their own chant. It changes depending on the cycle. Some flights like to change it more than others. Some just like to keep their old chants. So it was pretty cool that we got a chant. Most of the other flights had it. We were a little late on earning it, but that's okay because we got to earn it. We got to make a comeback, and the Axemen are going to make a comeback here soon. So it's going to be awesome. So continue about the low crawl pit.
So the low crawl pit is, they do it in the Army. They do it during basic training. Basically, it's just like a deep hole about, what would you say how deep that was?
I'd say about 2-3 feet deep.
Those, not even 3. Like 2 feet. But you have to like crawl as low as possible and as fast as possible to get through all like everything. Our low crawl pit basically is just a huge U. And the first beginning of it, it goes pretty quick because our tech sergeant, he was just like dumping water on us. He had like buckets, just dumped it all over us. And so we had to like go through, and then we had to go through it like 5 times because the first 2 times people just didn't want to do it. And then we went up, we formed up, and then we brought everybody back into it, and just the rest of the 3 times it was like a slip and slide right through it. Just, you go through it like it was nothing. It was pretty fun.
It was a really fun experience. So, I don't know if you knew this, but the low crawl pit, it was made, I believe, in 19 or 17, one of those classes, and they took down some Axemen. It was an Axemen project. They took Axemen down those shows, and it took them 45 minutes to make it that good, that deep, and it was a really awesome experience because now we have the ability to go under, and we stay down because there are sticks and 2x4s and logs covering it, so you can't go up. It's a really good opportunity we have to kind of build us as a team and push us a little bit because sometimes everyone needs to be pushed, and it's really good that we have something to do that for us.
So moving on topics, we're going to talk about the senior airman test that just got out today.
Yes, so our senior airman exams have been out, so this week there should be senior airman rank ups, and I'm not going to lie, I took the test. It was a really hard test for this one. Airman first class.
Yeah, I struggled with my airman first class, and I don't know how I'm going to do with this one. I heard it's hard. Good luck to those next people to take the test. I hope they pass.
Me too. It was a really difficult test, so I understand why some people didn't pass it. It really strained my abilities too.
Yeah. So let's hop on to the next topic. We're going to talk about the Cadet Trail and what it means and what it carries. So the Cadet Trail is just a section where basically we have this fire pit that it's been made for like the past few cycles, and I heard it took forever to make. But it leads from the fire pit all the way up to the helipad, and I can't imagine how long it took. But this cycle, it's really improved. There used to be like a ton of weeds, and just there were rocks everywhere. Trees, yes, we had to clear out a whole bunch of stuff. And now that we finally got that trail level, it looks so nice.
It looks really nice. So the Cadet Trail, it connects almost. It's wild. I found out it covers a lot of the academy. Like, it even goes up to the driveway. There's one part that goes from the helipad to the parking lot, and there's like 3 paths by the helipad. It's crazy, and I can't imagine how much work it took to do all that. It's kind of a lot to think about, but it's cool that we get to work on it and pass it down.
I can't even believe how long it took. I wonder how long it's going to take us to get up to the helipad before the snow even comes, because we haven't worked on any of that. We've worked to about halfway to the helipad, and then we just stopped. But after that, it was just only next to the greenhouse, which is another part of the Cadet Trail, is the greenhouse, which is a alternative class that you get to take.
It is I can't remember what it's called, but it's like an extra class you can take, like the ones we talked about last week, how I'm taking photography and you're taking welding. There is a greenhouse class, and we've gotten 2 $10,000 grants from the Nez Perce Tribe to build a new greenhouse, which is really nice. We put it together last cycle, and this cycle we're just kind of getting it ready to plant, putting soil in, and I believe we started planting for our science project.
We did, and we planted our beans like 3 weeks ago, at the beginning of the cycle when school started, and that was pretty fun. We got to measure them. Ours died. I'm not sure about yours, but ours died.
We have the biggest in the greenhouse right now, so we're
What?
pretty proud of that.
You the biggest one?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Nice. It's pretty good.
It is. So it was really cool because I've never known a lot about plants, like, at all. Like, if I was lost in the woods, I'd probably just eat whatever plant and hope I live. But now I'm actually starting to learn a little bit about them and how to plant them and such, and it's really cool that we're able to get all these opportunities here. I just think it's awesome. All right, well, that's all the time we have tonight. Thank you for joining us for this episode on the Axemen podcast, episode 3, 23, Tac 2. Axemen, signing off.